Mikhail Lapshin from Russia.
Top time.
Halo, čujemo se. Belgrade, Serbia, 11th CMAS World Freediving Indoor Championship. First discipline,
Pulse 10 seconds.
dynamic, without equipment, without fins. They were competitors from several countries, from Italy, from Croatia, from France, from Colombia, from Ecuador. This discipline is very difficult because a part of their lungs and deep breath and their muscles, the competitors, do not have any additional equipment except the goggles and the thermic suit. As you can see, the competitors have to establish good technique where they have to rationalize the air which they have in the lungs with the movements to spend as less as possible of oxygen which they have in their body. This was a challenging competition because after many months of pandemic lockout, this is the first big international competition, and Belgrade is host to 26 representative countries all over the world with more than 130 sportsmen. Now you can see the competitors preparing for the start. After that, they dive as much, as long they can. After the dive, they have to go to the surface, show this diving signal OK to the judges, and verbally say, I'm OK. You can see now the competitor shows signal, start breathing and say, I'm OK. This is a valid result. The point where she stops, judges mark and show the result. Close to the competitor you see the safety guard. These are experienced divers who are trained to give first help to the competitor if he has some problems. The competition was very good. We have 16 groups of 4 competitors in this diving discipline. Each competitor have to have the guard and special attention of security and judges, and because of that, in the Olympic swimming pool of 50 meters with 8 runs, only 4 competitors can compete in the same time. As I said, it is the first big world competition in diving after the pandemic, and many of these divers couldn't train regularly, so the results are a little bit lower than expected, but we have to be happy to see all of them here in Belgrade showing resistance and making great efforts to better up their personal results. Especially competitors from France, Russian Federation and Croatia make good results today in this challenging discipline, but we welcome competitors from Ecuador, from China, from Colombia, Sweden, Denmark. They are participating and doing their best to better up their personal results. As you can see, safety guard is always close to the competitor up to his exit out of the swimming pool. Regulations for the dynamic without fins are quite strict, and all of the competitors know exactly what they have to do under the water. As you can see, around the neck, competitors wear some kind of weight which neutralize the buoyancy of their lungs and provide them a good position for smooth diving through the water. Now you can see the safety guard helping one of the competitors to give signal OK and say vocally, I'm OK. Now you see the competitor from Spain giving the signal to the judges and checking that everything is fine. This is the maneuver which divers do before they go under the water. They swallow the air, and that manner fill the lungs with the extra air which they use during the dive. The regular air consists from 70 8% of nitrogen and 21% of oxygen. So with every breath, this sportsman take only 1/4 part of oxygen, which is necessary for their bodies to be burned to the physical activity. This is the very demanding competition, and a part of a physical resistance, the psychological preparation of all competitors is very, very important, because we are trying to control one of the instincts which we have in our body, and instincts for breathing. It's not voluntary, it's automatic. By training and by preparation, these athletes are controlling their hunger for air, like divers call it, and keep it up to the last moment. We can see now the competitor who has some problem. The safeguard put him in the right position, and in a few seconds he was okay.
Estimated time of the race is 11:17. Be prepared.
Presence of safety guard is very important. He's a competitor from Spain. He makes very close to his best during this competition. One of the characteristics of this sport is that the female and male competitors compete in the same time. Results later on will be separated, but during the competition you have a mixture of male and female competitors in the same swimming pool in the 4 rows. It usually happens there is a 2 male or female. This is a world champion, Guillaume Bourdia from France. He has the record of 236 meters dive with only one breath. There are only few competitors which can broke this limit of 200 meters of dive with only one breath. During this competition, only Guillaume Bourdia and winner Vanja Peleš from Croatia reached that limit. Vanja Peleš from Croatia won the race with 226.3 meters. On victor ceremony for the winners,
And the first place and gold medal winner, Mirela Kardashevic, Croatia.
in women's competition, Mirela Kardashevic from Croatia won the gold medal with 191-meter dive.
France.
In men's results, Olivier Elou from France won bronze medal with 199 meters. Actual world champion Guillaume Bourdia from France with 200 meters won silver medal, and extraordinary Vanja Peleš from Croatia won gold medal with 226.3 meters free dive. Congratulations to all medal winners. Very nice picture from Belgrade. Winners in the discipline of free diving, dynamic apnea without fins. The second discipline today was endurance, 60 times 50 meters. We can call it freely underwater marathon. The sportsman should dive 16 times 50 meters with a short break just to take 1, 2 or 3 breaths and continue to dive. It's a very dynamic, very demanding and challenging discipline. For this discipline, sportsmen use the monofin, one fin which is connected to the both legs, and during they stay under the water, they are moving the body in the form like the dolphins are doing there. We had competitors from Turkey, Russian Federation, Italy, Ecuador, Slovenia, and Germany.
Just a few meters.
This underwater marathon was a very good example how diving and free diving are demanding. And a part of physical resistance, it's very important to have a psychological preparation to stay as long as possible under the water as short as possible on the surface and complete all 16 times 50 meters distance is a shorter possible time. As you can see, the competitors wear around the neck the weight, which helped them to stabilize the position of body under the water and have a best possible position for fastest and smoothest dive. By this underwater footage, we may witness the movements and efforts of the small sportsmen under the water. And here we can see how they try to recuperate, have a few breaths, and continue. 16 times 50 meters. Length of 800 meters under the water in the shortest possible time. At the end of the race, the diver should show the signal OK and repeat verbally that he's OK for validate his result or her result. We had an excellent result from the competitors from Russia, which in the male and female competition won 5 medals, 2 golds, 1 silver and 2 bronze. Anastasia Beletskaya from Russia won the bronze medal with time of 13 minutes 24 seconds 98. Third place for Anastasia. As well, another Anastasia Zahatkina from Russian Federation won silver medal with 12 minutes 16 seconds and 96. Evgenia Kozyrieva won gold medal with 10 minutes 41 seconds 120. Congratulations to these excellent sportsmen for Russia Federation. In a male competition, Mikhail Lapashkin from Russia won third place with 10 minutes 47 300.
Second place,
Angelo Schiaccia from Italy won silver medal with 10 minutes 28 31. And another goal for the Russian Federation went to Denis Ashanov, the winner of endurance 60 times 50 with a total time of 9 minutes 58. Congratulations to all participants and especially for the medal winners. First day of competition officially was finished with a victory ceremony. We are waiting tomorrow to continue to witness competition of these excellent sportsmen for 26 countries all over the world at 11th CMAS World Freediving Indoor Championship.